DSP Benjamin Ngwe, first public relations officer. Together, we will secure Nigeria.
If you see something, talk am. There is that radio station that cares about the people, looks out for the missing here among us. It's not just the professionalism with which we work, it's the heart, the love, the kindness that endears people to us.
And what radio station is that?
Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM, Abuja. Always your friend.
Good evening and welcome back to Horizon on Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. This is your platform for direct conversation and clarity from the Nigeria Police Force. We're here again on our mission to bridge the gap by linking up with police commands across the nation, airing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5. This is where you hear firsthand from the officers tasked with your security. I am Aliyu Doma. Tonight, we turn our focus to Ondo State. The start of 2026 has presented the state's police command with a complex set of challenges, from a brazen abduction of a high-profile individual to attacks on police facilities and concerning trend in cultism and ritual crimes. Yet, and more importantly, it has also been a period of notable operational successes. To help us understand the strategy and response, we are joined by the official voice of the Ondo State Police Command, DSP Jimo Abayomi Kazim. Sir, a very warm welcome to the Horizon. All right, so how is Ondo State Command doing this evening, and by extension, the good people of Ondo State? All right, thank you very much. And listener, remember this is your program. By that I mean it is interactive in nature. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? All right, thank you very much. So I was just saying, my listener and also viewers, to remember that this program is yours. By that I mean it is an interactive session. Therefore, as we progress on the show, we will be opening the phone lines where you can share your questions or comments for the Ondo Police Command via call, WhatsApp, or SMS. Meanwhile, we are currently streaming the program live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. On Facebook, you have two options where you can watch us live. First off is you can watch us via the Nigeria Police Radio official Facebook handle, that is Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM, and also Nigeria Police Force official Facebook handle. You can also watch us live over that platform. Again, on X, police_NG. And likewise on YouTube, you can watch us live. So you can drop your comment, suggestions over there on the social media. Just like I said earlier, we have been joined by the official spokesperson for the Ondo State Police Command in person of DSP Jimo Abayomi Kazim, who has joined us via the telephone. Although he's perhaps having a bit of a network challenge, but I will still try to reconnect with him so that we will continue with our conversation. I asked him the situation in Ondo Command, and he has given us. Command is doing well actually this evening. Hello, DSP. Yeah, can you hear me now? I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you now. Okay, thank you very much. So let's begin our conversation now. Let me just, for purpose of double confirmation, can you hear me loud and clear? Yes, I can hear you now. All right, that's good. So now, for the purpose of this conversation, and for the sake of clarity, transparency, and accountability, I will be making reference to some of your press releases, which of course are there in the public domain. So I'll be starting with this one here that is dated 19th of January 2026, which says, in furtherance of its sustained and proactive policing strategy aimed at safeguarding the lives of students and staff, as well as protecting school property across Ondo State, the Ondo State Police Command, under the leadership of the Commissioner of Police, CP Adebowale Lawal, conducted a comprehensive security assessment of schools across the state on Friday, 16th January 2026. Now, my question, what led to this security assessment, and what are the outcomes of this particular assessment?
Just like we all know that schools just resumed in Ondo State around, I think, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and this is what necessitated the state commissioner in our PSC, that MNS, to embark on the security assessment of the schools that we have in the state. And in the course of the assessment, the city led the management team of the command to Federal Government College in Duane. He also visited the Federal Government Girls College in Nakure, as well as the Police Secondary School, the one in Ishua Apopo, and the one in Akure as well. So the city visited these schools, assessed them, and he also spoke with the principals and directors of these schools. And on that mission, the principals and directors also spoke their mind. They related their challenges and feared the commissioner of police can come in to make immediate remedies for them. And also the commissioner of police related with the policemen and the operatives that are posted to those places. And thankfully, just recently, the Inspector General of Police, IGP, they are also approved and deployed additional manpower to security apparatus to the state, which is depend from the EFF, Police Mobile Force, and additional armored personnel carrier for the purpose of this mission. So this instruction from the IGP also helped in adding to the strength of operatives we have in the state. So, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So now, last Thursday, again, January 15, Prince Owolemi Emorioloye, described as a DG of a media team, was abducted from his office in Igbokoda by armed men in Hilux vehicles. Your command confirmed an investigation is underway. Can you update the public on the progress of this investigation? What specific steps are being taken to secure this safe release and track down the perpetrators?
At first, the information came in very stretchy, and we couldn't confirm anything as of then. But thankfully, the person who is involved in this matter has also released the statement that he has been released. The job statement has been released, and we continue to urge the people of Ondo State to remain steadfast, calm, and not be apprehensive, as the command has put every measures on ground to ensure that the security of lives and property is guaranteed across the board. And we also want them to continue their legal business without something or fear of any attack or attention.
All right, thank you with that update as well. So just a week before the new year, on December 31st, to be precise, the Pelham Divisional Police Headquarters was attacked by a large group of armed men who used explosives and set part of the facility ablaze. Your command clarified that no church was attacked and no lives were lost. What has the investigation... Can you hear me? All right, so just a week before the new year, on December 31st, the Pelham Divisional Police Headquarters was attacked by a large group of armed men who used explosives and set part of the station ablaze. Your command clarified that no church was attacked and no lives were lost. What has the investigation revealed about the motive and identity of these attackers? Given the scale of the assault, what changes have been made to secure police facilities across the state?
That incident that happened on New Year's Eve is an unfortunate one. And thankfully, the incident did not make us off guard. And I can confirm to you that just prior to the incident, the command had already put in place every security measures, all security measures to curtail any incursion or any breach or talk your Swahili that you are in stopping, in ensuring that nothing of this kind happens again.
All right. So one of the major crimes that is being perpetrated and is of utmost concern to members of the public in your state is cult activities. That is cultism. And from part of your press releases, in a major proactive operation on January 8th, 2026, command operatives acting on a tip-off disrupted a cult initiation in Uso Owo local government area and arrested 25 suspected cultists from multiple states and recovered a vehicle and motorcycle. How significant is this bust in disrupting cult networks in Ondo and neighboring state? And secondly, what is the command strategy to tackle the root causes of cultism amongst youths?
I have always mentioned this, that the Ondo State Police Command is never reactive. We are not just reactive, we are always proactive, and we don't wait until incidents happen before we swing into action. And on this press release we are talking about, it was a tip up from a concerned that there was going to be initiation around Uso of Ondo State, and it just like you know us, like you know our city, the ever ready boss, the ever gallant commissioner of police. He elected the operatives of the tactical teams, accompanied by the area commander of war, that they conducted an intelligence-led operation into the place at which they were tipped up that these suspected countries would have their initiation done. And thankfully, the operation led to a massive success, whereby 25 of them were arrested and exhibits recovered from them. So this continuing further, we have also we have been engaging the community and engaging non-state actors and other people to help us in containing the issues of cultism. And don't forget, just not to, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we also had a campaign that was initiated by the Office of the Inspector General of Police and Coca-Cola. So it's warning and advising people against the consequences of cultism. Of course, we all know that it comes with great consequences. So these are the advocacies we've been doing. We have constant meeting with community heads, with village heads, with people at the kings in society, so that they can relay our in the society. So we are doing everything possible to ensure that we tackle it from the root cause.
All right, thank you very much, DSP Abayomi. In case you're just tuning in, you're listening to The Horizon on the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja, where we are having a conversation with the spokesperson of the Ondo State Police Command. He's giving us insight on the security activities in Ondo State, the challenges, and also the operational activities conducted by the Ondo State Police Command. And he's actually taking us through that as if we are right there in Ondo. That is one thing that you can get from the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. So we will be going on a short break. When we come back, we will continue from here. Do not go anywhere. And as it is in our tradition, we usually call out the studio line before going on a break, so that by the time we come back, you are ready to call in and ask any question or comment that you have for my guest, DSP Abayomi Kazeem, the Police Public Relations Officer, Ondo State Police Command. The phone number is 080-699-75761. I'm going to take that again, 080-699-75761. That is the number you can call and get through to us in the studio and ask any question or comments that you have for my guest. Stay with us and do not go anywhere. This is the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja, the station that is always your friend.
When we talk, we fit act fast.
E good make we join hands together, share useful information, dey on alert, and make we no fear at all.
Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun, he don dey call for we people to join hands with the Nigerian police force to take fight criminalities. Crime dey grow where people no dey gree talk. Make we
CSP Benjamin Wey, first public relations officer. Together, we will secure Nigeria.
If you see something, talk am.
You're welcome back, and thank you for staying with us here on the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. The program is Horizon. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome. If you've been with me, then thank you for staying with us. But you have missed a part of the conversation. Meanwhile, you should worry not, because no matter how little time you spend with us, you will definitely get something to take home with. The program is streaming live on social media. On Facebook, we are streaming live on the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM handle on Facebook, and we're also streaming live on the Nigeria Police Force Facebook handle. On X, police_NG. You can also watch us live over there on X. Thank you very much, DSP Abayomi, for staying with us on the program. Earlier, also from your press release on December 29, your SWAT team arrested 2 suspected ritualists in Ile Oluji and rescued a 10-year-old boy intended for a money ritual. The CP warned against the get-rich-quick syndrome. How prevalent is this trend of ritual killings for money in Ondo State? And how is the command working with communities to prevent such heinous crimes?
On my assumption of duty in Ondo State Command, I saw the level of acceptance and trust that the people of Ondo State have bestowed on Ondo State Police Command. And it shows the level of integrity and dedication that the operatives of the command has put in place, as led by the Commissioner of Police, and this led to several successes that the command has recorded, which includes the one you just mentioned. And it was a credible and actionable information that was gotten from a concerned citizen as well. And upon receiving the information, as always, the operative of SWAT was deployed by the CP, and they swung into action. And almost it was intelligent-led operation. It was intelligent-led operation. And God, thankfully to God, the suspects were arrested. And the victim in this case was also taken out of that place and was rescued out of that place and taken for medical condition and medical attention and reunited with his family. And this is where it will lead me to we, the people of the state and residents of Ondo State, that we should endeavor to talk to our children. We should endeavor to talk to them and teach them the good lessons of life, that we can always make it in life without resorting into crimes, without resorting into risk. But there are better ways of doing things. And parents as well should not encourage their children, because in this place you mentioned, it was the mother and the child and the son who initiated this whole process. And the parent also should not ritual the ritual activity is not very prevalent. Like it boils down to the effort of the command, the proactive nature of the command, and the flexibility policing that we have deployed over the period, especially since the inception of since the assumption of duty of CP in July. So the excesses of ritual activities has been curtailed to the barest minimum.
All right, so you've mentioned about 2 or 3 times where you got information from members of the public.
Yes.
How cordial is your relationship with members of the public? And also, additionally, the role of PCRC in terms of the relationship between the police and members of the public? Because part of your press release, there was this event that took place recently. PCRC held a gigantic event in Ondo State. Yes, I can hear you.
Our mantra in Ondo State Police Command has always been that security of life and property is a collective business, and it is not just a one-man show. And over this period, and the good people of Ondo State and residents of Ondo State have shown to us that they have accepted and trusted us because of the professionalism and the way we handle matters, and in fact the confidentiality that we promise them upon giving us information. So the people, we have cordial relationship with the people, and this cordial does not just stop at us receiving information from them. We also engage the community leaders, the community people, the LCDs, people at other communities. We engage them on day-to-day, almost day-to-day basis. And that can confirm to you, just we have His Royal Majesty, the King of Ideology, he came to visit the Commissioner of Police, and this attests to the fact that the CP and the command has always have a cordial relationship with the people.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, please.
All right, in particular, that is Police Community Relations Committee, where they held a gigantic event in Ondo State, and it led to the Commissioner of Police Ondo State being recognized and awarded by the PCRC. Take us through that event. What actually happened, and why, and how did the Commissioner of Police got that recognition from the national body of the PCRC?
The event is just the activity of the training and conference held by the Police Community Relations Committee. The event took place during that event. The Inspector General of Police was duly represented by the AIG representing AIG Zone 17, AIG represented the IT, and the success we have achieved with in collaborating with PCRC is not just something that came just like that. It's a result of the policies of the inspector, our indefatigable Inspector General of Police, IGP, Tayo de Nigeria, PM. He has always been a visionary leader, a leader who is to the cause of other officers. And in that way, the CP also had incorporated the vision and mission of the IGP into his doings. And as such, you testify that the PCRC, on that day, PCRC also mentioned that that the CP of the state operates on an open door policy. You wouldn't even know that the CP, because of the way he extends his arms to the PCRC, they work hand in hand with the police officers, and to some extent you might not even the the PCRC feels and feels that the city is deserving of that award.
All right, thank you for that. In case you're just tuning in, you're listening to The Horizon on Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. Horizon is a program where we link up with police commands across Nigeria to bring you firsthand information about activities of the various police commands across Nigeria. And today on the program, we have the Police Public Relations Officer, Ondo State Police Command, in person of DSP Jimo Abiodun Kazim, who is doing justice to our questions here. So following the Ipele attack, a joint security patrol was deployed for the Igbo Koda abduction. The local government chairman stated all security agencies were contacted. And my question now is that how effective is the synergy between the police, military, DSS, and even NSCDC in Ondo State? Can you give us a recent example where this collaboration directly led to a successful operation?
The synergy we have enjoyed with the other agencies, in fact, are not just be overemphasized. The robust interagency collaboration and cooperation are giving us a quite number of successes. And just last 2 weeks, the Commander 32 Brigade Artillery in Ondo State was with the Commissioner of Police just and immediately, briefly after that, the Commander Forward Operation Base, Ibokoda, and the Naval Captain Forward Operation Base, Ibokoda, also visited the Commissioner of Police. And these visitations are not just the courtesy visit, rather the working visit. They have come to discuss about how to sustain the relative peace that is currently being enjoyed in Ondo State. And that is not leaving behind the civil defense, the immigrations, the DSS, the Amotekun. So we enjoy proposing. In fact, there are instances whereby we have reasons to exchange suspects, to exchange information. And they've been helping, and I salute them for the robust cooperation we've enjoyed so far.
All right, thank you very much. There is this press release I want to lay my hands on. Okay, it is here talking about the Ondo Police Command has recorded another significant breakthrough in its sustained fight against medical quackery with the arrest of a suspect operating an illegal clinic at Ore on 14th January 2026. This arrest forms part of the command's intensified effort to dismantle medical criminal networks operating within the state. So my question is there actually a medical criminal network operating in Ondo State? And secondly, what is the red flag for people of Ondo to see and know that this hospital is actually a no for them?
That achievement was led by some of our operators, and it was part of their efforts to curb crime and criminality in Ondo State. So upon discovering that the suspect was questioned and he could not give satisfactory answers to the questions being asked, and that necessitated our people to further investigation as to how he started and the shop in which he was using as a clinic. And the preliminary investigation revealed that this person is not even a certified medical practitioner. He's not a certified medical practitioner. And after that, a thorough search was conducted with a duly signed warrant, which led to the recoveries of some medical items. Like at this shop, we are supposedly being used as clinic, and in its home, there we also found used injection bottles. So this operation
All right, thank you, DSP. So let's go into more contextual conversation here concerning this hospital because of the delicate nature of the case. Give us context now. How is the operation of this particular hospital or this clinic, so to say? Has he been carrying out, let's say, surgery for some health-related issues or anything like that, or is just peripheral treatments that he had administered to his patients?
For the clinic, for that success, for that achievement, investigation is currently going on, and these are the things that will be revealed upon the conclusion of investigation. So I wouldn't want us to project anything.
Okay. All right, thank you for that. We hope that when the information becomes available, we will be furnished with, and subsequently we'll let it out to the members of the public on our platform as well. So now, the Commissioner of Police, CP Adebo Wali Lawal, has commended his officers' professionalism. Looking ahead, what is the number one operational priority for the Ondo State Police Command in these coming weeks?
The Ondo State Police Command is ever ready. We have a CP who is not an armchair CP. And in fact, upon his adoption of the city in July, he already did criminal analysis in criminal analysis stage, where we have the Ondo North, the Ondo Center, the Ondo South. This analysis gave birth to special operations being dedicated to different regions of the state. For example, the North, we have distinctive issues bordering on cultism, bordering on marriage, and then we've had extra men deployed to those places, and even in border communities. In border communities, we also have our PMS personnel, our operatives manning those border communities, so that we do not even allow any incursion from anywhere or any spillover from any part of other states to come into Ondo State. And for the Ondos he also gave additional books to the Ondo State Police Command to fight crime and criminality in the waterways. So he gave us that, including additional manpower, and they have been deployed and appropriately. So that is why we have seen we have been enjoying plenty of peace in Ondo State. Talking of the central, this is where we have cases like traffic congestion street. Just before the Christmas period, the city himself led on the spot assessment of Lagos Benin or the expressway, where he put in place modality measures, to reduce and cut traffic gridlock along that line. Those measures are still put in place. We have our operatives there monitoring traffic, giving us citrus, and even in the metro, and we also engage in the security patrol, and we are not giving any students. But people, we are ever ready in the State Police Command to fight crime and criminality, and justice is definitely not those who still insist on committing crimes.
All right, thank you, DSP Jimo. So as we conclude, what is your direct personal appeal to the people of Ondo State regarding their partnership with the police to build a safer state?
Just like in Ondo State Police Command mantra that I mentioned earlier, the safety, the security of lives and property is a collective responsibility. It is not a one-man show. Just as the police command is doing its own bit, other security agencies are doing their own bit. I urge the good people and residents of Ondo State to also avail us with credible and actionable information towards fighting crime and criminality in Ondo State. If they see something, they should always oblige us. And gone are those days that the people will say, yes, if they come to the police and they will review their identity. We promise them 100%, in fact, more than 100% confidentiality.
All right, thank you very much, DSP Juma Bayomi Kazim, for your detailed and candid insight this evening. The work of the Ondo Police Command is crucial, and we appreciate your time on Horizon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, do have a lovely evening. And to you, our listener, thank you for joining. Remember, security is a shared responsibility, and this has been Horizon, a program which bridges the gap between you and the police by linking up with police commands across the nation, airing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. This is where you hear firsthand from the officers tasked with your security. Special appreciation to the First Public Relations Officer, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, and to my producer, Omoza Balogun. Join us again on Friday at 5 p.m. And until then, rest of your week. I am Aliyu Doma. Keep listening to the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. Goodbye for now.
Every day, the Nigerian police force they work hard to protect we life and property, but to get through safety, we must collaborate.
When we talk, we fit act fast.
E good make we join hands together, report kurukere movement, share useful information, dey on alert, and make we no fear at all.
Together, we fit stop crime and make our communities safe.
The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, he don dey call for we people to join hands with the Nigerian police force to take fight criminalities. Crime dey grow where people no dey gree talk. Make we no keep quiet again.
My name na CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, First Public Relations Officer. Together, we go secure Nigeria.
If you see something, talk am.